Wait.
There I am.
Wait. Wave to the camera, Alex.
Ah.
Okay, it's live. Yay!
It's live.
And hopefully you guys can hear us. I need to get my phone, because even though I bought that iPad to be for the family and also for Drak and Shadow stuff, Andrea has officially decided that it's hers.
Okay.
So give me a quick second, make sure that it is working. There we go.
Yeah, I hear us. We're speaking.
And now I hear it. Okay. I'm making sure, because this camera and this mic hate you.
Yeah,
and I'm sick of it. And I'm about ready to tell it who's boss. So, welcome to Drak and Shadow Live. It's the first time since our vacation where we've been able to do this.
Yep.
Holy shit. And part of that is just because, well, unfortunately, we came home sick. And, well, yeah, so that made sure that we didn't broadcast that first weekend, which is silly because technically only one of us didn't.
This room is amazing!
Wave to the camera, Mr. Guilty is charged. There we go.
Hey, Taihaku, you old geezer. I've got great news for you.
Taihaku?
Please, Master N.
I'm sorry. Awkward silences, I have to do that. Oh, good. Loud and clear. All right. So...
let's invite Kuhn and Adderley and head over to the arena counter to register.
Are we doing our next round in the arena?
Yep, we are.
We are going to be entering the tournament of the 10-year-old twat.
That's right.
I like how that sounds. Rolls off the tongue.
I guess it is.
Yeah. Yeah, welcome to .hack GU. Why are we not doing Breath of the Wild? Because my wife's work is a bunch of dickheads, and they will not let my wife get off any earlier than, she, like in a regular work shift, right? You get out at the allotted time.
Yeah.
Not in hers.
Not nursing, no.
No. And I'm about to enter another profession where you can't really get away with it either. Because, unfortunately, that's subject to whether or not you get pulled over, whether or not you get some minor problem with the vehicle's weight or whatever. So this is going to be fun to try. What I'm saying is this is going to be fun to try and figure out the truth.
Yeah.
Under both careers. We'll see what happens. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm being quiet because I'm waiting for the 10-year-old twat. Wait, do we get to do our favorite game of figuring out all the teams' names?
No. We're going against Ireton.
We love noobs. I'm sure you do. We all love noobs. Kind of. Depends on how noobish you are. Okay, so what are the other teams that are involved? Can we still look at that other one?
This is just the
We have to
overall.
have this moment where we look at all the dumb names.
The sweepstakers.
The sweepstake. Where are the sweep? Oh yeah, at the top. Okay.
Apocalypse.
I'm kind of surprised that wasn't Apocalypto. Watch your back. Super Mazwa. Bell tolls for me. Oh god. Fighting Otaku.
Yeah.
Okay.
Southern Cross. Behind the smile.
Behind the smile. I don't want to know what's behind the smile. I really don't. Just have Shadow do more streaming. That is definitely a solution.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether or not it would work.
Serious became a lost one.
His McDonald's. Where did he work at?
It's the hetero trio.
Blockbuster? No,
It was
he was at
McDonald's.
McDonald's. His McDonald's manager is so mad at him because he became a lost one.
There are more infected PCs here. All we can do now is keep fighting. Come on.
Welcome to the tournament of the 10-year-old twat.
Just listen to that! The crowd is booing Haseo! At this PK tournament, he gets the full villain treatment!
I doubt anybody's doing that. I think twat is controlling the audience.
Seems you're quite popular. Terror of death.
His gaming is fine. Just don't have him talk about his trash taste in enemy.
Ooh.
I'm pretty lucky to get to fight
shots fired. Over to you.
Yes, indeed. We've been quite bored just hunting the beginner.
I can't remember. I think RPX and me are also in agreement.
Yeah.
I guess my taste isn't all that great.
They're so naive.
That's just
They'll
because
fall for
I've always
practically
had good
anything
taste.
if you just act a little bit nice.
Wait,
Wait a minute. These guys are still hunting beginners?
does one of them have an Annalie bottle?
Maybe.
You punks.
No, that's not an Annalie bottle.
You're trash. Scum.
What? What did you just say?
Trash,
Don't
scum.
get too
Do
cocky,
you have
you
those
little
in your
punk.
vocabulary?
You're the ones who shouldn't get too cocky.
I don't know,
I'll
Haseo.
fix
You don't
so
have that
you won't even
chainsaw
think
sword
of hunting
anymore.
beginners again. I'll cut you into little pieces. I'll carve the terror of death into your pathetic body.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Haseo! No, it can't be! Splendid!
Is he infected?
Hate, 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 hate!
No.
Hate! And spread
he's
that hatred
infected.
everywhere!
Yeah.
Now! Let the match begin!
That actually would have been funny if 10-year-old twat thought ahead enough to like put in a berserker virus or something like that.
Back in strike!
It's like the hate. Holy crap! So yeah, we actually I wanted to go with this because some people have gotten the wrong idea. We had a fun time. We had a nice long time with just friends, and my youngest decided. Yep, exactly. My youngest daughter decided to bring cold with us. So at the tail end, is when all of us got it. I should say, I should clarify, not all of us. That bastard didn't get it.
I know.
Which is funny because the offending daughter who got us all sick, we spent so much quality time with. So much. I have pictures. I can use it. She hung around Alex like he was her big brother or something, and he didn't get sick.
Yeah.
No problem saying. And in fact, one of the things we were kind of convinced of why we were
You thought I was dead? What?
No, I remember you and I saying
Oh, yeah.
and no, you walked away scot-free.
No.
So I have a feeling your sister's going to want to take it out on us just a little bit. Because we're still recovering. We don't have it anymore. We don't have, we don't have something like that.
Right.
We have a dry cough from there. The other problem with COVID I was gonna say, like, part of the problem that I have with this whole plotline is, like, at any moment, Drak can basically just say, oh, well, you didn't. Well, not just So at that point, like, he could easily basically create a Looney Tunes anvil and drop off. I'm sure he totally did to me. Too bad it's true. But aside from that, Alex. Aside from the
that was a pain.
Yeah, unfortunately, when Alex came back with his hard drive not because we were actually able to salvage it. And ultimately, you were able to fix another problem that I couldn't fix.
Yeah.
So.
Wonderful, Haseo! Kill them! Finish them off with your avatar! Don't hold anything
Is
back!
it just me? Or
Drown
is
in the
infection
power of your
slowly
emotions! Cut, pierce,
I'm not
rip,
sure the boot.
sever! Cut to
Yeah,
your
his
heart's
character is
content!
mutating.
That is your true nature! It's who you are!
He's becoming who he truly is.
Yeah.
And yet, Ovan pulled off a lot better. Oh, don't do this heart of the cards bullshit.
What?
Actually, it would have been cool if he actually like went within an inch.
I
It's like you guys aren't
won't
worth
go
my
back.
time.
To being the terror of death! I won't let myself drown in power! I won't lose myself!
That's Sasuke?
It's all over! Team Haseo has won the fight! They have thoroughly defeated the PKs fair and
Hardware
square!
ninjutsu.
Fool!
Ninjutsu cards?
Yes.
We're done for the night, everybody, because this just destroyed my brain. So have a great night, everybody.
Wasn't sure how that
I'm
would turn out,
kidding.
but you controlled yourself well.
I never planned
Thanks,
on
Johnny
using the
Young Bosch.
avatar.
Sure, you say that, but Adel, you know what I mean, right?
Lose yourself in the music. The moment you
I've
own
always
it,
believed
you
in
better never
Haseo.
let it go.
So
Oh,
poetic.
I see.
Indeed. Oh, did we get a new weapon?
No. I don't know.
Phase Lucian. Is it even worth it for us to have it?
Probably not.
Wait, doesn't our class have another advancement?
Eventually, but not
Okay,
right now.
because I think you were saying that he's not done advancing.
Yeah.
The lit honeysuckle.
It's some
How
minor
is it that Winnie
boost.
the Pooh has not done and just eaten that weapon? How is it that Xi Jinping has not found you? I don't care what anybody says. Johnny Young Bosch still sounds like a type of coleslaw. Maybe?
A type of bluff coleslaw? I guess he
Maybe?
used the name.
I mean, I just found it funny that you know, now he currently plays Broly, so he was
There's
actually
no point in doing
raising
nothing
us
until
up
the
to growing our
semifinals.
age.
We should invite Kun and do Let's accept the Chim Chim.
Ah, damn it, I lost. Man, he got me good. That geezer Antares beat me in the second round. Nobody told me he was that good. I'm actually excited for my defeat. I guess I should have expected that from the arena champ. Crap, I wish they'd just let me fight him one more time.
Matsu lost to Antares? I guess they don't call him the legendary emperor for nothing.
Is there no such thing as like holding your own personal duel in the world?
I
Like,
don't know.
I think honestly this would be solved. If you want to fight him again, just challenge him to a duel. Because, I mean, that's basically what happened in other MMOs. You challenge your other character to a duel, and you see how well you do.
We should invite Kun and do Let's accept the Chim Chim.
Oh, yay, more Chim Chim quests. Which I guess is going to be fine, because, yeah, we got some other stuff to talk about anyway. Because, like, so I brought this up. Yeah, your PC pretty much had an end.
Yeah.
Thankfully, you got it fixed.
Yeah.
But the other thing I'm also getting very happy about is like this might end up being for the better, because I was getting kind of worried about trying to replace parts for you because those parts are inexpensive right now. But I have heard that some of the other parts that are going to cheapen the market are getting it this holiday season.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to drop the market by that much, but hopefully it might. So we can get that done for you. But I have gotten a few people wanting to know your opinion, Alex, on the Sonic Frontiers trailer. that officially announced the release date. It's coming out, I can't remember, I think it's November this year?
Yeah, I think so.
November this year. So, have you seen the trailer?
A little bit. I've been looking more for full gameplay footage, and I'm still tempering my expectations, but I'm curious.
Okay. My name is Kubo. Are you Tite Kubo? Are you gonna draw amazingly huge boobs on everybody?
Yeah, that's true. Even in Sakura Wars, he drew.
It's his thing.
Yeah.
Dude, he's even admitted it. And have you ever seen Tite Kubo's wife?
No, I've never
There's
seen
a reason she's his wife.
Oh, wow.
She's very well endowed. Dude has a boob fixation. I'm just telling you. Bad taste in anime, and he's a furry. Wait, what?
Are you talking about me? What?
Wait, what about being a furry? What? Oh, because we're talking about Sonic.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking about Sonic. So, I've had this conversation with RPX before. All Sonic fans right now are furries, as far as he is concerned. But to each their own. See, my own issue, I've already kind of explained this issue to him.
I was pretty surprised when you asked me to go on this quest with you.
I don't... Hold on.
Kun?
I don't want to miss out on plot, but...
No, it's...
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, nothing really right now.
Well, let's get going on this quest.
Okay, cool. Sonic is a gateway drug. It might be, depending on how you start it. I think the way that you're talking about RPX, I'm gonna say fuck you. Sad AM was a good series. It's not my fault that everybody went to Princess Sally the way that they did. And even I think that's gross. Like, do I like the female cast of Sad AM? Yes, but not in that way. And the fact that there's... One of the things that actually is very irritating is I have the Sad AM DVDs, and it's full of a bunch of fan art. And that fan art is really innocuous, especially when it came to Princess Sally's cooch. That's the right time for my daughter to come in. What is it, Benny? Oh no. Alex, you have to understand people. This is your screen test.
Sally's nothing on the bunny rabbit fans.
Well, yeah, but they're not the ones that became furries.
Well, it is.
It's officially on the record. Sally was the one that made them furries.
Probably.
No, they've admitted. Like, I've seen plenty of people say, yeah, it's because of Sally. They broke the damn door, too. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm taking care of Bonnie.
They shut the door. So... yeah, you know, I grew up with RPX, I grew up with Sad AM. I know everybody hates the weekday afternoon series, but I also grew up with that. I wish people would give that one so much shit, but yeah, Sad AM's classic. I have the right. I assume I am. The Chim Chim have disappeared. I just thought this is a straightforward quest. Yep, it is. It's the third place.
No sign of Chim Chims. Well, shall we take a good look around the dungeon?
Oh, good. We came to a resolution. All right. Yes, Sonic Saturday Morning is still a classic. Yes, it is. No, they've actually proven it. It's Sally that did it. I thought it was Bunny too, but like, people actually did pull like legit furries, and Sally was the one that got them. She's not the only one.
Not a single Chim Chim
She has a lot.
Where did all the Chim Chim go?
The one that blows my mind that say that the people
Coon?
made them into a furry.
What was that?
Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah,
it was
which is
nothing.
weird because she's not a rabbit.
Yeah. That's what I was actually going
Coon's
for.
really been
is,
acting
like,
strange today.
The way I look at Jessica Rabbit is Jessica Rabbit is natural attraction kind of thing, because she's like a woman. I'm not saying you'd see her down every street, but she is human, right?
Yeah, she's
It's only that she's married to a rabbit.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why it's acceptable, why people went that direction, but yeah, I don't know how Jessica Rabbit did it for you. Like at least like
Damn,
Lola
this is
Bunny
bad.
makes sense.
Yeah.
You know? I love the fact that we're having this conversation, and if we had Prince in here, he'd be on RPSs. Yeah, I think we still have it. Don't ask me to explain it. You will not get it. Even I kind of don't. Anyway, so you've seen something.
Yeah.
Like I said to you yesterday, this will also show up on the podcast if we record it. I'm a little irritated because we find out, like, they show a full on story stuff that they're going to do in the season, which is great. Then we find out that, oh, by the way, we had an interview at GameStop, that they've had these assets the entire time. They could have shown it to us in 3, but they just decided
Justice prevails!
Yeah.
which to me doesn't make sense because it got them in trouble, but they didn't show it.
Right.
So why would you do that? And then on top of that, the villain of this game, it's like, hey, I've officially decided I want Robotnik back as a villain. I get that we want to media character. I officially want Ivo Robotnik back as the main villain. Sonic needs his Bowser. That's clever.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, I don't think we've had I think it's not been some Sonic movies where it's just an Eggman. It's always been the villain behind the
don't Google image the Sonic from
Look, everything's gonna get fortified. It's
Rule 34. Rule 34. It already has happened.
Of course it has.
And already that's one of the reasons why I'm like, fuck that. No more not until the internet calms down. No more humanoid villains for Sonic.
The internet's never gonna calm down. Whether they're animal or whether they're human. The fandom will make the horn.
So what you're saying is that Dr. Ivo Robotnik will work at some point if he has.
There are gender since like Bowsette, I've seen Eggman, yeah. I've seen that where the
I'm pretty sure they exist.
I'm sure, yeah, but I think Bowsette kind of screwed the corner.
Yeah. Well, Bowsette was a great yeah, I would agree with you. I think there is a. I haven't seen it yet. I would not be surprised. Yeah. Here's my problem with that. And before people, especially like the Fate Stay Night people who want to sit there and complain to me, but she's like 1,000 years old. No, It is a little girl. Bad internet. Do not do images like that. I'm getting to a point where I'm about to say up against the wall. I'm not there yet, but if I see that crap happening with video game characters, specifically with characters that look like kids, I'm about ready to be up against the wall, boys and girls. But ultimately, like, one of the reasons I it's just something I do not like. I don't like the fact that they had these assets all the way back in the
Right.
Instead, they want to focus on the open world. A lot of good that would, yeah. So it's like, you know what? It's about time to send Sonic Team 18 months. I'll wait a couple of months and then I'll buy it or whatever. I haven't figured that crap out yet.
I think that's more on the suits at Sega than the developers, to be fair.
I'm not even willing to be there just yet because I've heard there's a huge change in authority over at Sonic Team 2. And so at that point, I'm also worried that it's happening there as well. I'm not saying you're wrong. I think there's more to it.
I'm talking about the marketing aspect.
Yeah.
Because marketing's controlled by companies more than it's controlled by the creators. That's what
they definitely bring the creators into the process. I will say though that one of the games that walked away with intrigue from me though at GameStop was Hogwarts. Originally, I wasn't on board with it.
No, actually,
so the premise of it is basically students that you play with friends or as her friends go and discover the origins of which to me sounds like a real good idea. And so at that point it has potential to be something really good. I especially like the fact that I believe they brought in the guy who played Aberforth in the recent Fantastic Beasts movie to voice Aberforth in it, because Aberforth is basically he's screaming at you now. And if you
right.
So, I didn't even break I kind of like that. They even actually, you'll discover the process of how in theory are made. In that which the trailer suggested it was very similar to, I want to say, the Barrow-wights in Lord of the Rings. So that was very intriguing to me. So I'm interested in that one, but we're gonna have to wait all the way till February.
Be careful, everyone!
But apparently, since they're not going in the direction that some people wanted already, but the funniest part of GameStop, I even said this to you, I'll say, if I could literally see myself 3 or 4 years ago where I hated Souls games with a passion and just show them how many games I've excited GameStop and other places that are Souls games, like, it's a drastic change in taste. I don't even know if myself from 3 or 4 years ago would recognize me. Like these games. I do. They're really fun. Once you kind of get past the difficulty aspect and you kind of adjust to it, it's actually kind of fun building a unique character within that game. Because, like, from Gamescom, I'm excited for Black Myth Wukong, which is an indie Souls game. I'm also excited for Wo Long Fallen Dynasty, which is basically Team Ninja doing Onimusha but in China. Or Dark Souls beats Onimusha but in China. Lies of P was also announced there. And it looks like it could actually be set in the Bloodborne game. So that's kind of cool. I'm a Souls legit.
Well, I'm happy for you on that. I'm not. So, and now I'm dreading that every action game now.
No, there are other games that are happy about that. But the thing to keep in mind in that regard is that Souls games already adopted from a lot of action games. And so their niche within it is primarily
Yeah.
Because you could easily build a game that is like here's a perfect example. There's an anime kind of game.
This is a piece of
called
cake.
Game that came out a while back.
Right.
And I've had arguments with people, legit arguments, like where people got so pissed at me they had to leave. Because I don't agree that Code Vein is a Souls game. I honestly
Doesn't look good.
I don't think it is. I know that the team that made it wants to classify it as that.
Right.
For the press tour. But I don't agree with it because, like what I've seen of Code Vein, I've played it, and what I've seen of it looks more like Double May Cry. And it looks like it plays more like Double May Cry. So at that point, like that's more I think it's actually Double May Cry action as opposed to like Elden Ring, where there's a little bit more aspect to it. Attitude to it. Than what most play actually is. And that's where I got it's like, how dare you say that it's totally a sustained game called I don't agree. I don't think you're hitting. I don't think you're hitting all of the
So what makes the Souls game a Souls game besides the difficulty?
This is a
So,
piece of cake.
there's a couple of things that I would point out that I think have become staples with it. The difficulty obviously is difficult.
Right.
Because you have to have that punishing difficulty, but it doesn't have to be a Souls game because it's difficult. And the reason and the way I cite this is another game that I'm playing right now is Strangers in Paradise. Chaos game.
Right.
And that's not difficult. That has different difficulty and all that. But it adheres to a lot of the traits, or the other traits that I'm listing, on an easier note that people can like it. That's why I like the fact that there's a distinction. It's not, if it's a Souls game, it's from Software. Because they have that difficulty aspect. If it's from Team Ninja or somebody else, it's considered Souls-like.
Right.
And so at that point, that's a big one. So a couple things that would distinguish it. A stamina bar. So it's a hack and slash with a stamina bar. Because you don't have a stamina bar in like a Devil May Cry.
Right.
Alright? There has to be a fast dash or a roll of some kind, and a stat that accompanies that roll. So like, basically, in a From Software game, you would have like an item weight kind of thing, so you are over encumbered. But then there are other aspects in games like Neo where they play into that as well. Just not as hard.
Hey!
Well, fuck you too!
Let's go track him down.
And kill him!
Yeah.
Alright.
Kill him.
So I would say those two things have to be adhered to. One, another big deal
Great.
is...
Fork in the road. Which way should we go?
This is gonna sound weird, but level structure plays into it, because Devil May Cry, Bayonetta, and games like that, they're still based on like basic level design. You have set levels, set areas.
Right.
It just so happens that those areas are built into a bigger map. Whereas Elden Ring, there's no missions or anything like that. When you come across a boss health meter comes up. That's how you know that you're in that boss. In a Devil May Cry game, you have to go to the boss, just hit it off in some secluded area, and then moving on.
Right.
Another thing is, and this is a big difference between Devil May Cry and Souls-like games.
Justice
Or people
prevails!
jump down my throat. Yes. Can you string a combo together in a Souls game? Yes. But not in the sense of like a hack and slash, where you're going to have a fixed combo happen that way. The only thing that happens when you string stuff together is
Right.
Okay? So combos that aren't going to necessarily happen. If you want to have more pizzazz with your sword and axe,
Right.
So those are a couple of because the other thing too is like another big separator is you can have bow and arrow, but I've never really, aside from Bloodborne, I haven't really come across one. Devil May Cry obviously has Bayonetta has its right. So you have that aspect. Oh, and another thing that I do think
nothing.
can distinguish a Souls game or a Souls-like game, because I know Souls-likes have interpreted this, but not necessarily Souls games. Have you ever, so, you know those, the Lord of the Rings games that came out a while back, Shadow of War, Shadow of Mordor?
Right.
So they're kind of under that same vein, but they're Souls-like. And one of the things that makes them unique is they basically created what is called the Nemesis system. What that basically is you go and fight a boss, right?
Right.
Let's just say the boss kills you. They've created, or they've done some manipulation in the AI where the game, or at least that boss in the game, remembers you. And so at that point, if you go back to that boss, you go and try and kill him again, he'll be like, oh, it's that motherfucker who's trying to kill me.
Right.
You're gonna try again, you little twats. You know, like, it'll do that. Right. Other Souls games actually just start to implement that. At least in the concept of, like, you won't get, like, fully knocked, but the boss will go, will start to, some extent, and basically go, oh, are you gonna try to run a charge at me for your first move? Yeah, that ain't happening.
This is a piece of cake.
But a lot of this is based off of previous Souls games. I've heard that Elden Ring is a big game changer in a lot of those regards, and I haven't played it that far yet to be able to tell you. I'm actually thinking tomorrow when because we're probably going to beat Strange in Paradise. Either we will go to the DLC for Strange in Paradise or we'll play it. Because I would genuinely be interested in how that changes things. But hopefully that answers your question.
Yeah.
There are differences now between like a hack and slash and
Doesn't look good.
and a Souls game. And that's why I don't buy that argument where everybody's like every action game is going to become a Souls. No, because already like people are making the argument that all action games are. That's right. There are definitely traits of it in the games like Genshin haven't put in, or Valheim. So I don't know if I agree with that. And God of War Ragnarok is not going to work like the Souls game. They figured out their very well. At least we have stuff to do.
Yeah.
Except for WoW. Fuck WoW.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna upset a couple of people. I've already decided. So they leaked that the new expansion for WoW is
Here's our chance.
Probably gonna be this November. I've already decided. I'm not even considering it. So at that point, I'm done anything to go try a WoW expansion. But one other thing that I also want to bring up that So, even though we were on vacation, we technically did do a little work.
A little bit, yeah.
And by that I mean, we had a butt ton of movies that we hadn't watched yet. Either were years old or recently come out. And actually, we took a lot of those days and we watched a lot of them.
Yeah.
Not enough to make, like, this is, if it's a dent in the list, it's but we actually got to a few of them, so much so that you guys can look forward to a bunch of new Geek News movie nights that are going to be on those.
Yeah.
In particular, one that we're going to be recording tomorrow is Ridley Scott's Alien.
Yeah.
Because I saw it for the first time ever. And so at that point, Alex and me are going to do a podcast on it. We were debating on whether or not Brinton can be part of it. I don't know if we can make that work. But hopefully, bottom line, we're going to record it. Because, you know, this is definitely one of those things that I've gotten harangued about quite a bit. Of like, why the fuck haven't you seen this movie?
Yeah, especially you as a Metroid fan. But there you go. We've seen it now.
It was outlawed.
Yeah.
That's why. It was outlawed in the house. I was not allowed to see it. And it is kind of funny if you think about it, because I'm such a big fan of Metroid. And one of the biggest inspirations for Metroid is Alien.
Yeah. That's Contra. Yeah.
Alien, Contra, Metal Slug, and
I mean, that looks great too.
two really big franchises that were carried on by it. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize this, but a lot of games in the era were inspired by Ridley Scott has a
Yeah, he's a oh, not Predator, no.
the first Alien.
No,
Because he linked them together.
he's never done a Predator movie. No, that,
Like, Predators and Xenomorphs exist in the same universe.
that was in, I think that was like in Predator 2. One of the Predator movies, 2 or 3, was the one that first dropped into the universe.
But it wasn't really.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought it was really. Because I know that
I guess we win.
he created the Xenomorph, and I always thought he created the Predator too. But I guess not. Uh-oh, did you hit item cap range?
Item cap range.
The F is wrong with you, Alex. How dare you hit item cap
Need
range?
to offload some crap.
This happened a lot. So we saw that. Geez, some of the other things that we saw. So me and Andrea saw Wonder Woman 84.
Right.
That's we've already recorded that podcast. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. We saw that.
Yeah.
I can't remember if
You
it
know,
was your
I've
first
never
time.
heard of
No,
Chim
I
Chim
saw it
using
in
platforms
theaters.
before. Well,
We also
we might
saw
as well-
Fantastic Beasts 3
Right.
while we were out there. The one that I was kind of hoping to get to, and maybe we'll have to do like a watch party for this one, is Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah.
Because we really wanted to get to that, but it turned out that we
This is-
could not do it without paying into a subscription to like Stars or something.
Right.
Which I was not willing to do because I'm a dick.
Yeah.
Thank you, I'm a dick.
Tasha Bodger.
What? Gesundheit? Katye Bodger? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Excuse you? Is this like the god of the Chim Chims?
No.
Are they gonna sacrifice themselves to the god of the Chim Chims?
I know the field
They-
has
Are they
universe.
praising Tri-Edge? That's a mark of Tri-Edge.
Yeah, because this is where Alcade was PK'd.
Is it really?
Looks like
Yeah.
the Chim
This is
Chims
the
are
exact
giving the
spot?
land's energy back.
Yeah.
Coon.
You
Too
see,
soon.
the Chim Chims gather the dispersed energy to create a Chimsphere. And the purified Chimsphere is brought here for Return of the Earth. They're pretty, like fireworks, aren't they?
I see. That's why we didn't find any chim-chims on the farm.
I first looked into this quest with the intention of doing it with some other players that I know. But something happened and they couldn't come.
Wait a minute. They didn't become lost ones, did they?
Jonquil and Peony, actually. I've been so busy dealing with this GU stuff, I haven't been able to spend much time with them.
Huh?
Jonquil and Peony.
They sent me emails to break up with me. I've been dumped again.
Despite everything that's been going on, you made plans to go on a quest with a girl? Forget it.
He's a guy! What the fuck is wrong with that?
You know what? I actually admire you for that. I wish I could be more collected like you.
What is wrong with that, Sasuke? He's going out on dates. That's not his fault. If you want to go out on dates, go out on dates.
I guess we've cleared it.
Okay, so they're healing the land?
I don't know.
What, from what? Like the Tri-Edge scar?
No, it's just something to do with the in-universe lore, whatever.
Okay.
It's nothing important.
Okay. Well, it was just weird because they were gathered around a symbol of Tri-Edge.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, so I mean, this is a damage to the world. Are they like internally something that's supposed to fix it? I'm confused. It's all right.
Message from Pi.
Sakaki, that was his name. I can't remember it because I haven't watched Witch Hunter Robin in like forever. Do you still have my copy of that?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. I'll go check around.
I think you actually. know you lent it to me. I know I gave it back. I think you lent it to one of your nieces.
That's right, and I've even brought this up to you. I find it funny because Kuhn or Johnny Young Bosch played the.
Ai's really giving it her best.
The young detective that works under Amon.
Right.
And Amon is played by the same voice actor who played Sakaki.
Okay, so
or Sakaki. So at that point, every time that happens, like in my head, it's like Sakaki, go and investigate this.
Why are they telling such an obvious lie? What's going on with the higher ups at CC Corp?
It's almost like they're a corporation.
I'm sure you already got the message, but I'm your opponent in the semifinals.
No!
You probably want me to forfeit or something, but I ain't gonna throw this match. I can tell this sort of tournament's got Avatar Ida stuff wrapped in it. But you see, Haseo, tournaments lit a fire, man.
And Terrace has got more pride in the arena than anybody else around.
No.
How does he
Is
know
the Ida server manipulating those feelings of pride in him?
Because he knows,
Oh, wait, no, he knew,
No, forget about that.
Steve
If the old man's coming at me for
he knew
real,
it.
Yada. Yeah.
I've got to do the same.
Okay. Dear Haseo, thank you for your regular patronage of the world. Allow us to inform you of the matchups for the third round of the tournament. Sage Palace Arena Tournament semifinals. Team Haseo versus Crouching Tigers. Participants, please register in person at the arena counter as quickly as possible.
We're going to fight Antares?
Anyway, calls them Crouching Tigers.
I guess so.
Motherfucker, if he calls his sword the Green Destiny, I'm done. I will walk out of this room right now! That's another one that was another Souls game they got announced. I can't remember its name off the top of my.
This is not as we discussed, Sakaki.
Where the winds meet. That was what it was
Sending the infected into a
where it's a
PK
Crouching Tiger
tournament.
Souls game.
Some have already become comatose. Put a stop to it at once.
You will never resolve anything, because you easily get lost in whatever minutia lies in front of you.
What did you just say?
Oh, have you forgotten? I am the only one who can control Ida.
Bullshit. I think Ida's very much in control of you.
I believe that you entrusted me with the responsibility for all of the world, did you not? If you plan on overturning that decision, then I have some plans of my own. All of this is
Where
preparation for the main event. Be at ease. All will work out wonderfully in the end.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, they're doing like a Souls or an action game based on like Crouching Tiger and stuff. So
Let's invite Kuhn and Adelie and head to the arena counter to register.
Cool.
that one actually will be fun to play. Oh my goodness. So we can't even access like Yada's room anymore, right? Like
No, we
yeah,
can't.
so Sakaki is basically taking it over.
Yeah.
Oh good, somebody bought an item. They
Yeah.
bought a demon bat horn. Did they buy that little statue I gave you of Ninja Baseball Batman?
I don't know.
You know, now that I have a screen, I'll have to figure out what it's
Yeah.
called. For those who don't know, this is actually a game I referred to. There is a beat 'em up from Japan that is called Ninja Baseball Batman.
Does it have Batman in it?
No,
Oh,
not that Batman.
that is freaking false advertising.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. But no, it's I can't remember if it's based on like an anime or something like that. But it's actually like a baseball beat 'em up.
Okay.
And so the person that you play is, I believe, is like a Batman, a man who's holding a bat. So that's why it's called Ninja Baseball Batman. This shit exists, people. Although I've also decided that one of the other things we'll probably have to play is Parodius, because Parodius is just funny. Except, unlike Aaron Hansen, I will not shit my pants while playing Parodius. No, not even if you ask me. I do not shit my pants on cue. Ninja Baseball. Yep, here it is.
Okay. Well,
Okay, so that is. Let me bring this up really quick so people can see. So that is Ninja Baseball Batman. I will find a way for us to be able to play this.
Ninja Baseball Batman.
It looks like Mega Man, honestly, in a weird way. But we'll have to figure that crap out. But there is one other thing that we kind of need to get into if we have some additional quests. So people love that we've been playing games like Drak and a couple of other anime-ish games. People like to lump in games like Xenogears into that, but Xenogears isn't necessarily anime, because it's not like there was an anime before that.
True, but
It just has anime cutscenes.
I still call it an anime game
Yeah.
because it's got the anime style to it.
So some people have actually been reaching out and asking if we would consider playing a lot more anime-ish games, or more specifically, since we're having an upsurge in like Japanese-only properties that are making their way across, across the sea for the first time, if we would consider adding those into our list of games that we want to play. I've already talked to Alex about this, and you were not interested.
I'm totally for it.
Because like this is now becoming like a big trend, and it actually might be fun to take some of those on. Just to give an example of some of the ones that have been suggested.
Trophy. Alchemical Brother. I like that.
So one of the ones that got brought up was Getsufumiden. We talked about this early on with Romney, but it's a Konami franchise that had never come over here.
Right.
Now we're going to get it for the first time. Another one was Live Alive, another Capcom situation there. Another example is Persona. Getting to play like the Persona games just because Alex is an anime fan, to see what like it's great and all for some people to see Andrea's reaction to it.
Mm-hmm.
But then I've gotten a few people going like, why isn't Alex involved in the Persona series you guys have been doing? Very simple. We planned those together. We're not being dicks about it. We just planned it for ourselves, not necessarily for
ready?
I mean, we didn't do it to personally insult you, kind of thing. But we, you know, these were games that we wanted to try on our own, and you guys suggested, and so we did. But the more I've played Persona, the more I thought, yeah, this is probably something that might be a little bit more up Alex's alley than it is Andrea's. So yeah, we'll add stuff like Persona in there. I see RPX already adding in Front Mission. That's another one.
Titanfall and the Gundam games.
The Gundam games are going to be difficult because I want to find Gundam games that have like legit plot. And the ones that I'm worried about, because I'll probably have, in order to get them, I'd have to like buy them or ISO them on Steam Deck. Is like Zeonic Front, Journey to Jaburo, stuff like that. Finding a Gundam game with a plot is actually a lot harder than you guys might think, but we'll definitely do that. Another one that also got brought up was I don't know if you know the series name at all, but Disgaea got brought up.
I don't think I know that one.
Because apparently, since you have a love for strong female protagonists, they brought this up because apparently there's a strong female protagonist who is the devil.
Oh, that's awesome.
Except she's not, because the male protagonist of the series is.
Okay.
It's been explained to me, and it didn't really make a whole lot of sense, but apparently she, like, parades around like she's the devil, but in reality, it's your character that is. It's the actual devil.
Okay.
So, there you go. So, Disgaea is another one that got brought up. The only thing I'm worried about with Disgaea is, and I brought this up with you, it's a tactical RPG.
Right.
So, at that point, I didn't know if that was going to work for you, because I didn't know if, you know, tactical RPGs are going to bore the fuck out of you.
Yeah, they're generally not my thing.
But you have admitted that you played, like,
Valkyria Chronicles.
Is it Valkyrie or Valkyria?
I don't know. I think it's...
Valkyrie Chronicles. So you played that.
Yeah.
And you've even said, correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm remembering the text right, like, if you're playing it, I'm okay with it. But if I'm playing it, I'm going to get bored.
Yeah.
Real quick. So, there you go. So we'll definitely do stuff like that. Another one was Danganronpa got brought up, and I showed it to Andrea, and I have no problem admitting this. Andrea was not interested. Andrea was like, I don't get it. But it might just be up our alley. So we'll start doing that stuff, and maybe that'll be kind of our niche here, is that we will officially become the anime streaming channel. I don't know.
Hey, I'm all for it.
I'm kind of not, but that's just because I don't... Anime fans, I'm not knocking you or anything like that, but I still want to play other games like Zelda.
Right.
Like, I don't want to lose that. Because,
yeah, true. I don't want to lose those either. But...
Yeah, I don't want to immediately just become... You know, like, we immediately only ever play anime-based games. I like having variety in life. Oh, look, RPX, you pissed off YouTube for the first time tonight. I will be there for Valkyria Chronicle. It is Valkyria Chronicle in the voice chat, taking all the shit.
Talking all the shit?
Or talking all the shit. Well, you probably are, because each tactical RPG that I've ever played has been so different that I've had to learn their niches in like the first couple of missions. So, it's probably gonna happen. But I don't mind playing them because I actually like tactical RPGs. It's just hard to make them entertaining. Because sometimes I know how to break the game and get really overpowered really quickly. Sometimes it takes me a minute to figure it out. But really quick, other examples that have been brought up in that regard: Arc the Lad, Grandia has been brought up. All of which, by the way, it is fucking difficult to get physical copies of. So. It's such a wonderful thing that I have a Steam Deck now where I can get ISOs for them.
Right.
And so we can actually play them. Because otherwise, it wasn't going to work. So, yeah, we'll start looking into those. And, you know, one of the things we've actually been trying to figure out is, like, games for you and me to play where Andrea is not involved. We have to cut that time down so that she can go be involved.
Yeah.
And so this is the way to do it, because some of these games she's just not interested in.
Mm-hmm.
Although I am tempted to do the first Persona, just to get your reaction on it. Because that game is fucked up in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
And enough that I think you'd actually find it enjoyable. The only thing I want to do, though, is the game that we're currently playing is on, it's technically the PSP version of the first game. The original Persona came out on PlayStation, but then they remade it on PSP. And I can play it that way, that's totally fine. But, technically, a fan of Persona 1 worked his ass off and was able to put it on PC as like an anniversary edition. And so it's the PSP game, but it plays on the PC with a controller kind of thing. And so if we were going to do that, I'd want to go that way, because I'm starting to really enjoy what fan games are starting to put out lately.
Right.
In particular, another one that I wouldn't mind doing is, I showed this to you, the Simpsons Hit and Run. So if people have played Simpsons Hit and Run, which is like a GTA Simpsons game, it's being remade by a fan who is teaching himself the animation style that they do for like the current Simpsons episode. And so at that point, instead of it looking all polygonal like a PlayStation 2 game, which is when that fucking game came out, it's actually going to look like it's within a Simpsons episode. And so I would love to be able to do that too, because in my opinion, there are two Simpsons games that are the absolute shit. The arcade game and Hit and Run. But what about Bart versus the Space Mutants? Fuck that shit. The two legit Simpsons games that are good that people should play, the arcade game and Hit and Run. That's it.
Yeah.
Those are the fucking good games. That is like the one GTA game that I'm totally fine playing on the channel, because at least I can play it ethically. And why are we looking at loose Lionels?
Loose Lionels?
I do not know why that stuck out to me, but it did. And I'm not taking it back. I can't do it. I can't do it. But yeah, we've considered a lot of stuff to be able to do, including in this one. Alex is not sure if he's excited about it, but I think considering that we have access to so much now, we kind of have to consider doing this, which is trying out some old school. Like if we're gonna go watch like a bunch of old movies and whatnot, wouldn't it be fun to go and also play their video game adaptation counterparts?
Yeah,
on a stream.
That could be a lot of fun, really.
Because sometimes those movie tie-in games are actually a lot better than people gave them credit for. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that they're the greatest game ever to come out on the NES and the Super NES, but they're okay. So we're also considering doing that and just, being ourselves, playing RoboCop on the NES and stuff like that. That's gonna be fun. But yeah, so on vacation, we came up with a lot of the stuff, and it actually has gotten me kind of excited for what we can do in the next little bit. I will look into Front Mission, because do we have a release date for the remakes for that RPX? I don't think we do yet. Wait, team formation focuses on offense. All members are fighter types. Oh, the Crouching Tigers. He has a character named Piglet. Daikoku, but of course the first one that comes to my mind is Piglet. Do we have any new ones?
Nope.
Oh,
They're all the same.
damn it. That would have been great.
Let's start the battle!
So Antares is our opponent for the semifinals.
Yes.
Well, couldn't we just ask Antares to forfeit the match?
Could.
No way. That single-minded old geezer's gotten more stubborn than ever.
Party pooper.
It doesn't look like he plans to go easy on us.
It's just about time. Let's go!
Antares, I'm not fighting to try and defeat you. It's to protect you. I can't let you fight the infected players.
But you'll have to defeat the Green Destiny
Now, the
Sword!
semifinals.
It's a really
It's
good
Team
Antares.
Haseo versus Team Antares. Arena fans know all too well.
Only because my throat is still kind of dry.
This battle is between Master and Apprentice.
Like, this is the joke that you and I make, is like, I have a really good Gandalf when I have a voice like this.
And once again, we hear the now familiar boos for Team Haseo.
Lies precisely between you.
To be perfectly frank, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot help but feel a small pang of sympathy for Haseo and his team.
I don't think you feel anything. You're an ESPN commentator. No.
Their boos are just a sign of your strength. You've grown up big, little runt.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
Old man.
It had been a while since I'd heard his voice. Oh,
Sorry,
God. I didn't even mean it
But I'm
to
taking
nail it like
you
that.
on for real.
Hey, the guy right next to him,
No!
that's what Jet should
Let the
have
match
looked like in
begin!
Netflix Bebop. I'm just saying.
Tempest Blast!
Well, I can't see Red Destiny? Sure.
Flower!
Well, I'm awake now. I wasn't awake before, I am now. Oh, jeez. You ever had that moment?
Yeah.
Where you have ice cold water going down? Oh, jeez. Well, do it now.
Wicked Strike!
Oh, that's Big Wing. So that's only Jet, as far as I'm... That's how Jet should have looked like in Cowboy Bebop.
Tempest Blast! Tempest Blast!
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it looks so sexy in there.
Tempest Blast!
It looked like you were walking, but it looked like you were stuck.
Might have been.
Oh my goodness. Daikoku's about to die. You got Oh, I thought he was gonna counter you.
No, that's how I got him.
Alright, well there you go. Antares is beat. How dare you beat me!
That's the man!
How can I tell this to my boss at
Master versus
Blockbuster?
student. The student
Doesn't
has
work at
emerged
Blockbuster,
victorious.
That's
Haseo will
serious.
advance to the final.
No, Sirius works at McDonald's. You
We
can
may
figure
have
this
an
out.
unprecedented pre-rank conquest on our hands.
Because secretly
Just
Sirius is
look
silver.
at me. Guess this is the best an old man can do.
You know there's no way I could have let you win.
To protect me, you mean? I appreciate it. Thanks.
It doesn't sound
Now
like you
that
do.
won't do, Terror of Death.
Knew it! Knew it!
We can't have anyone throwing a match now, can we? It's quite a shame to see you've brought your personal feelings into the arena.
You think he threw the
haven't
match?
Done that on the server
Dear
at all.
friends, as you are aware, Antares and Haseo
Dad
are
just tried to
master
call
and
me,
student, and there seems to be a chance
I'm so used to just getting
that
spam calls,
Antares
I just, like,
purposefully
click
lost
on.
this battle in order to allow Haseo to
Ignore.
advance.
The bastard threw the fight!
That's cheating!
Silence! You dare dishonor our honorable match?
Honorable match, hmm? You must be joking.
Honest question. Do
For
we
now,
actually think
Antares, we'll have the loser take his
The
lead.
match?
Yeah, do we think he intentionally did it?
Haseo
No.
was suspected
I
of
don't think
cheating
so.
in the previous tournament. He used a power that deviates from the system. He entered this tournament with a hacked PC.
Oh yeah? Where's your proof?
Oh god.
Right here, of course.
This is when he pulls the Zoolander, just throws the PC onto the floor.
You can't make the Zoolander go anymore and turn left. This is what happens when you give a 10-year-old twat unlimited power! You have to do it.
What are you doing? Say goodbye.
Oh yeah, that was the point where he defeated No Cooch.
What is that monster?
I've never seen anything like that.
Wow, it's the exact same person, and they had different voices.
Is that an image Yatta saved with the Serpent of Lore?
That sounded like all the ejaculation.
There'll be no more trickery from
It kind of
you,
was
terror
for
of
Yuri.
death.
It kind of was.
Damn it.
Everyone!
You'd be surprised what people have to
Haseo
do
used
to
a
get
hacked
the
PC
proper
to
voice.
become Emperor of the Demon Palace and the Holy Palace!
What the hell? No way!
The punk!
But wait!
Can you call it
I
cheating?
have further charges against Haseo! There have been many disturbing reports of impossible situations and phenomena in the world of late. Furthermore, all of these abnormalities were caused by the dangerous elements that call themselves the GU. Could there be any greater offense to honest players like ourselves who work diligently to make ourselves better?
Get lost, you cheaters!
Right.
Don't dirty up the world! No.
Wait.
No.
This entire server is PKers. All you fuckers are
hear
eating
their
on
mouths.
top.
And Ida! No!
Everyone! I seek your wise, fair, and honest judgment!
Yeah.
Is Haseo
sure.
guilty? Or is he innocent?
Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Dude, if I actually edit this in the compilation, I'm gonna put up the Quintesson going innocent when he says that, because that's what it sounded like to me in my own head. Is he guilty or innocent?
Yes, I see your opinion. Haseo's terrible guilt runs deep. I disqualify you and banish you from the Colosseum, as well as the world!
Oops.
Get out, Haseo!
Get lost, Haseo!
Does he have the power to do it?
Yeah, he does.
Bastard!
Has he taken the power away from all the admins?
Pretty much.
Yes, howl at me, you trash!
I swear to you.
You made it so I couldn't get to
those
second
words.
base with Adelie!
What a fool you are, terror of death. Have you not realized yet? Your precious ideals no longer exist anywhere in this world. The mass opinion of the players at large decides what qualifies as right and wrong in the world now.
Well, this is definitely
Your
an interesting
heinous
way to end the
sin
game.
will
but,
be carved into the logs of the world for all
yeah, it's pretty much
eternity.
it, right?
No.
May your life
Not
be
even close.
miserable.
But we're gonna
May you be crushed under the pangs of your guilt.
So, what, do we play in real life now?
Wait a moment.
Oh, there you go. Oh, hi.
Tayaku!
Entrance! Sakubo!
You got scared, didn't you, Haseo?
What? you guys doing with Taihaku?
I can't remember who
You
is
shouldn't have
Taihaku?
counted on me and Master Ren.
He's the current.
Always doing exactly what you
Emperor.
told us to
Oh,
do.
that's right. Of this
Right,
palace.
Master
Yeah.
Ren? Me and Master Ren are going off on our own now, and no one can stop us.
No,
But-
Master N won't touch you. He's too busy
Why?
fawning over a bunny girl.
Why would you side with
He's a
Taihaku
cat.
and with Sakaki?
Cat bunny.
These two have wisely chosen to ally themselves with me,
But now he likes to say
terror of death.
Oh, wait,
No
Entrance
way.
is against us now?
It was well worth the trouble of opening this tournament, if just to hear your pitiful voice right now.
Lord Sakaki,
What is it, Emperor?
I'd like you to repeal Haseo's disqualification.
What?
He's befouled this honorable arena. I'll defeat him myself.
It was worth all
There's
the pain
no
just
way
to come
someone
to that
who's drunk
moment.
with false power could even come close to defeating me.
Very well.
Sweet, cheesy
A
90s anime
well-planned
dubbing.
scenario
Oh, right.
must be
This is
flexible.
2006.
The terror of
Yeah,
death,
yeah.
betrayed by a former comrade and beaten pitifully.
But it has 90s tropes.
Yes, it will be wonderful! What an unexpected development! However, you realize you may not have to do anything, don't you? After all, my greatest masterpieces, the Hetero Trio, are to be their opponents for the finals.
The hetero trio?
Aren't you looking forward to the finals, terror of death? I'll beat you to a pulp once and for all!
I think
So that you
Sakaki
never
just
dare
proved my
defy
point.
me again!
The hetero trio, huh? Alright. It's official. 10-year-old twat is a Call of Duty shit.
Probably.
He only plays it to, like I said, he only played the world to get to second base in Battle League. Instead, he goes and plays Call of Duty in his spare time, teabagging people, even though he didn't win. So the current okay, I'm a little confused here, really quick. So the current emperor just got us not disqualified,
Right.
and Endrance is now our enemy
Yep.
again.
Yep.
But he has a love boner for us,
Yep.
which is now become a hate boner.
Yes.
I wonder if Old Man Antares is okay.
This might be worth
Let's
it
invite
if not, if for
Antares
no
and
other
head to the
reason than
quest
kick
shop.
the trash out of Sakubo.
Let's accept the Steam Professor's research quest.
Oh, I have to do this the right way. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second here, RPX. Sakaki has relationships with women, sex with men. Well, I got news for you. That means he's gay.
Is Hetero being mind controlled?
Have you seen that
Just
video?
like
No.
Allie was?
Oh, good God. I have to show this to you now.
What is it?
Sakaki. He thinks he can.
Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can find it. So somebody decided to take a scene from Law and Order SVU. And dub it with some anime music. So I'll show it to you. With Guts theme. Okay, I'm gonna see. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so I don't know if we can actually show this on the
Let's
screen, but
invite
I'm gonna
Antares
at least
and head to the
show it
quest
to
shop.
Alex. So
Let's accept the Steam Professor.
this is an actual scene from SVU, but it's been re-edited to include some anime music. Do you know the music?
No.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. So that's the Guts theme from Berserk.
Okay.
And I've been seeing a rash of like YouTube videos where people are re-editing the Guts theme into it. Because the Guts theme is like, it's got this weird feeling to it that works in a sad situation. And ever since that video, everybody's been doing that.
Okay.
So now, what I need RPX to do is to edit what I just barely did and add the Guts theme to it. Sakaki has relationships with women, sex with men. Well, I got news for you. That means you're gay. Yeah, it's the weirdest thing, right?
Yeah.
I've even seen, because one of your favorite memes is the Ritsuko Akagi. I've seen one where it's like, the truth is, you liar. And it's got the Guts theme at the end of it. I can't sing right now. It's not working. I have no video editing software. You'll find a way! Fine, I'll do it. I'll do it and let people laugh at it. I don't care. But just remember, the Sakaki is not gay. He has relationships with women and sex with men. I'll figure it out. Yes, you will. Yes, you will, my friend. Wait, I think we saw that merchant in one of the videos in our when Sakaki was accusing us of all kinds of shit.
Maybe.
We saw that voice looking up in the monitor going, "Stop! Aseo deserves to die!" And then for good measure, we'll put butt plugs up his asshole! Something like that. That means he hard gay. Well, yeah. It's Sakaki, so. By the way, why did we have Antares in our party? I thought he was dead.
He's not dead.
Oh, I thought Sakaki killed him.
No.
Because he stuck up for us.
But we want to do a quest.
Okay. With the red destiny?
Yeah.
Even though actually, I just barely thought about this. It's kind of a salmon color. Should we call it the salmon destiny?
Okay.
The salmon destiny, I like that. I'm having one of those nights, guys, and part of it is just because of the cough. So we're gonna go for the Book of Stamina.
Yep.
Which will officially give us a Dark Souls stamina bar, and then Dot Hack will be a Souls game.
Oh, please.
And then you will have no excuse. You have to deal with a Souls game now, Alex.
No.
Because now your favorite game has become a Souls game.
No.
So speaking of, I don't remember if we brought this up in the past, but I'm going to bring it up now. Have you seen the rumors that like there's a very big petition that's been submitted to Bandai Namco to get a remake of the original 4 Dot Hack game because of the 20th anniversary?
No, it wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, I've not heard anything like that.
Okay. Because the first question that I have, honestly, be honest about this. What do you think the likelihood is that Bandai Namco is going to do it?
Not likely at all.
Hey, old man. Your email said that you wanted to talk to me?
I wish I could say I disagree with you, but I don't.
Yeah, sadly.
We'll talk after we clear this quest. Let's go.
I mean, that's the saddest part of it, is like, Bandai Namco, for as many good decisions as they've made in the last few years, they continue to make bad ones when they have people screaming at them, please do a remake of the Dot Hack games. Please do a trilogy for the Xenosaga games. I've even seen a bunch of people screaming of like, could you strongly consider bringing games like Dynasty Warriors Gundam or some of the One Piece Warriors type games that haven't made it to the States over to the States. And there's actually significant followings for all of them, and Bandai Namco just continues to ignore everybody.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
It's sad, but it's true.
And unfortunately, I don't know if that's ever going to change. I know some people have been asking, like, what would it take to get Bandai Namco to change their opinion on the matter. And I hate to be Mr. Gloomy Gus here, but I don't think anything's going to change their opinion on it.
I'll crush you!
Because they've had... I've even heard, not like soccer, but like big... For example, one of the biggest things I heard was this was literally submitted for Bandai Namco for Xenoblade 2. The record, Xenoblade 2 was the most
Right.
And so somebody went up to Bandai Namco and said, like, man, it was really good idea to capitalize on that. By doing a Xenosaga, or the Xenosaga coming out, because a lot of Xenoblade fans know that there are games before Xenoblade.
All right, that takes care of the first
one. Don't have access to it.
Yeah.
And Bandai Namco turned them down after, like, they considered it for like a month, and then they said no. It's like that was the time. That was the time to do it. Although I will agree with some people, considering that you remember I said Xenoblade 3 beat Xenoblade 2's record.
Oh, that's great.
And so at that point, like, this would have been another good time to capitalize on that popularity and do it. And it doesn't look like they're doing it.
Yeah. It's just so sad.
The most they were willing to do is they allowed, because I don't think it was available right off the bat, I think they allowed Cosmos DLC. That was it.
Right.
That's it. That's all they allowed. So it's one of those things where I hate to be Mr. Negative in that regard, but whoever is running Bandai Namco right now is not making good decisions. Because they can easily make a lot of... And I get in a lot of cases they're worried about other things. Tekken 8 is on the horizon for them. I believe Sakurai has a game in development with them right now. It's either them or somebody else. And so they're focused on those.
I'll crush you!
But holy fuck, like... Nobody can make the argument there are a bunch of crazy
Yeah, I think
this is something that actually Sony is fucking up too, because it actually surprised me that it was not initially released on PlayStation Plus, considering how close the PlayStation Plus relaunch happened to the Xenoblade franchise.
Yeah.
So they just easily considered that's a real opportunity in my opinion.
I guess you did it!
I know some people are not going to like me saying this.
Okay, that makes...
The God Hack games did well. Did they do well in terms of, like, God of War numbers? No. But they did well considering the fact that these were games that literally came out, correct me if I'm wrong, Alex, 2 or 3 months apart from each other.
Yeah.
They were consistently being made. A lot of people at the time, because like a lot of people just thought like, oh, we'll put this out 2 or 3 months in advance. We're obviously not no.
Yeah.
So at that point, all they they could use assets. So at that point, it's always made sense to me. Nothing against Wii U.
Right.
But to me, Wii U didn't have the popularity that the other 4 games had.
I think you're right. This game didn't even come out in Europe at first. Not until this collection.
No, last week it was their first time getting it.
Yeah.
But those 4 games, I've said it before, I'll say it again. It made Game Show Network. Because when Game Show Network decided to do a video game news show, one of the games they covered quite a bit was those 4 games. Because of the popularity of .hack Sign at the time.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense to me that Bandai Namco doesn't listen to that and say, you know, for the 20th anniversary of this of these games, we're gonna re-release them.
Yeah.
And I know some people have made the argument, well, they were early PlayStation 2, so it probably wouldn't have been as easy to do that as opposed to Last Recode, which was much later. And so at that point, like, you know, was utilizing a little bit more of what the PS2 hardware could do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I buy that. I don't. I think both utilized the hardware equally in their own ways, and they could both easily be HD'd up. Uh-oh. You angered the water gods, Alex.
Guess so.
You angered Nessie. Oh, I'm sorry. This
There
is
it
Nessie's
is.
cousin.
Here goes.
That too. I mean, I love and appreciate Bandai Namco, but they do get very stubborn when it comes to that they just don't see. And I know for a fact that with King Saga, one of the reasons they said no was because they did what any corporation would do. They took it to a focus group, and that focus group didn't know who to talk to. And so at that point, when they said, no, there's no interest in this. Let's completely ignore the piece of paper that the show is like 200,000. I mean, granted, I know that petitions can get manipulated. And petitions can do jack shit, but, I mean, from a corporate perspective, you at least look at that and go, there's 200,000 names on this thing. $200,000 or 200,000 purchases of a $60 game. That's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since remasters don't take a lot of
Let's
effort.
just say that you pass. Although you never know how you'll deal with other PCs.
What?
You know, I really did try my best to win the semifinals at the arena.
I don't think it's in him to
But what about you? Don't think I didn't notice. Despite what you might think, I'm not blind. You weren't really trying, were you?
Oh, that's fighting words, Antares.
Should I say that you simply couldn't? With that kind of mentality, you may be able to beat monsters, but you won't be able to win any championships.
Even though you've won 2.
You know, Haseo, your avatar, or whatever you want to call it, might seem like cheating to many of the other players, and they're not gonna like it. Maybe it's even unforgivable. But then,
Deal with it.
You have a larger purpose, don't you? Something you have to do in the world.
Yes.
Then you'd better get your head on straight.
It's never gonna be.
Old man.
That's all I wanted to say. I'm going home.
Thanks for doing this quest for me. Okay. Now that he's brought this up, I need to ask this question honestly.
Okay.
I guess we've cleared it. Let's go report to the quest
Can you
shop.
call it cheating if the person we fought in the Demon Palace tournament had the exact same advantage?
I don't think you could, but that's Sakaki's trying to turn the crowd against us. So.
No, I get it, but I'm actually just bringing this up as like a legit question for people. Can you call that cheating if technically they were on the same, if they were both doing the exact same thing? I don't know if we can make this argument for the Holy Palace tournament because Sirius is the current champion?
Yeah, Sirius was the champion.
Yeah, so at that point, he was Ida infected, so he didn't have an avatar, but he had Ida powers that gave him something similar to an avatar. So I don't know if you could make that argument. Dear Haseo, thank you for your regular patronage of the world. Allow us to inform you of the matchups for the 4th round of the tournament. Sage Palace Arena Tournament Finals. Team Haseo versus Blackish White. Leader Hetero. Participants, please register in the arena counter as quickly as possible.
We're fighting the hetero trio for the finals.
Blackish White.
They've been contaminated by Sakaki. Let's invite Kun and Adderley and show up for the tournament at the arena counter.
It's official. He's a Call of Duty shit.
Okay.
See, people? It's very clear. 10-year-olds can be the most racist, sexist, homophobic sons of bitches ever.
I definitely can.
And it's only because
Kun and
they don't know any better.
And show up for the
Yeah. They're kids, they like to be edgelords.
Which is funny because like that's like 80% of how people got popular on platforms like YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah.
By being the supreme edgelords. And now they're all regretting it.
Yeah.
Oh god, we're growing up and we actually have issues with what we did. It kind of reminds me of the South Park episode where I can't remember what starts the circumstances, but the kids get their hands on like a videotape or something like that is of like Woodstock, and it turns out that a lot of the parents in South Park actually went to Woodstock, and so now they're afraid that they'll be outed as being the little shits they were at Woodstock, so they try like very avidly to get that away from the kids.
That's hilarious.
It's very similar to the Lord of the Rings episode they did, where have I told you about this episode?
No.
So they do a Lord of the Rings spoof, and it's basically that over a weekend when this is literally supposed to be like when the Fellowship of the Ring came out on DVD.
Right.
So Stan's parents rent Lord of the Rings on DVD, so that the kids can appreciate it. But he also rents a porno.
Right.
For
Why
him
would
and his wife
Entrance and
to enjoy.
Sakubo choose to side with Taihaku?
And let's just say...
Don't know.
He gets some
the
switch.
DVDs get swapped.
Yeah.
And
we've got to take on these hetero trio guys for the finals.
Everybody then
They're
finds
the
out
infected that turned serious into a lost one.
that Stan and the kids have
Hetero's
porno
just a
with
puppet.
them, which is
Our
like
real
a really
enemy
bad porno.
is Sakaki.
And so at that point, it becomes like everybody going out to either find the kids to get it away from
right
them.
Now, all we
or
can do is fight.
To take the porno away from them.
Right.
So it's basically the Fellowship of the Ring, right there.
PK
They
tournament
even
is
have
drawing to a
Butters,
close.
the character
It's
Butters.
time for the
he
final
watches
match.
some of the porno accidentally, and he becomes
That
gone.
booing could only mean
He
yes.
wants to watch more.
Okay.
So,
Team Haseo has entered the arena.
Dude, this is literally something we might
This
have
team
to
had
do.
an unexpected match with
we keep on talking about,
disqualification
like,
in the
DQs, movie nights and
semifinals.
things like that. We might have to do like a little subsection
Could
where
it
we
possibly
watch
be that
episodes
their
of, like,
tremendous
The
strength
Simpsons and
indeed
South Park
comes from
and
cheating?
stuff like that, and just genuinely like watch parties
Team
and
Haseo's
react.
opponents are here.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Because there
it's
actually
Team
are a lot of really good
Hetero.
ideas that happen in some of these series. Oh god, I need to go sleep now. The eyes. The eyes! The eyes!
Hello.
Oh, hi. No, you're not allowed to look at the hetero trio.
Hetero. Is it
that.
painful to be
Oh,
alive?
I thought
Is
that
it
was-
difficult? Does it vex you?
Oh, I know.
Then show
You know
them. Everything bad in your life, including your present suffering, is all Haseo's fault.
What the?
Listen,
job,
listen to the
Arya.
cheers from this crowd. Those cheers are all for you, for your victory. Take that lying, cheating hack Haseo and smash him to bits. Do so, and you will be the hero of the world.
Okay. I thought they were going to be done with this whole dramatization, but I guess not. So what is Sakaki actually?
I have no idea. That's probably infected with Mavida.
He totally promised that if he beat Master, I would let you get second base battle. Totally will. Because he's a 10-year-old black. He doesn't know how the real world works. Ow. Ow was really. I do find it funny because those aren't penises. Those are penises.
Did we get him?
Yeah, he did infect them with item.
It seems that wasn't enough. Well then,
How about this?
Oh, intensify the infection. Are you done? Do you feel better?
Me, please.
Oh, God.
Help me, please. Help me, please.
Is that the hetero trio?
Someone
Yeah.
help me. Someone help me, please.
There's no helping you at this
I
point.
can hear their voices. Those children, they're suffering. They're calling for help.
I'm using the Avatar.
But Haseo,
no.
if you do, Sakaki will.
Shut up! To hell with Sakaki! I told you. I'll use the Avatar when and how I damn well please. I'm never gonna let him have his way!
And I'm pretty sure this conversation is getting recorded.
Okay, come on. Come
Shit,
on!
being recorded by us.
I'm
helping
right
the 10-year-old
here.
twat.
Yeah.
All right, it's time for Scaife to go and kill the unfortunate souls. Is it official? Can we call this an action received?
Yeah.
I'm sure that Sakaki would have a different. Yeah. Probably. Destroy the giant spider.
It's more like an ant.
Kind of. The only reason I say spider.
And then that's 4 acts.
Well, that would be an Thorax.
Oh, right. I know, I should.
After all, Winchester is the chief, wants to be the chief of thoracic surgery.
Yeah.
Oh, and speaking of thorax and stuff like that, you got I actually found it before you, but the Netflix Resident Evil remake.
Oh, yeah.
Which is really sad in a way because Lance Reddick, who plays Wesley, he also plays Silence in the Horizon series. He's basically now saying that anybody who thinks that it deserved to fail is racist. So, yeah, F you too, Lance Reddick. I've lost a ton of respect for you, even though I love Silence. I can already tell you, like, just from what I saw the trailers, it probably wasn't worth it. I don't know how Netflix continues to do this. They had like a couple of good ones
Is this
in there,
Hetero's
but most of them were
PC? What's happened here? I don't know what that was.
Hetero's Ida is gone.
And the player?
So that doesn't even look
I'm not
remotely
sure.
like the
I hope he's
avatars
okay.
we just barely saw.
Yeah.
Quite impressive, terror of death. So you've forsaken compromise in order to win. Very
People
well.
are not gonna like that.
There's no
bringing
point
this
in
up, but it has
citation.
to be said.
I still have
What else
pawns
does
that I
society
can
do to their
play.
bodies?
Such as the Emperor and your former comrades.
I don't apologize for that.
I look forward to the title match!
Yay! I guess my only question is, do we have something to worry about with that title match? Does this Emperor also have Ida infection?
We don't know.
And you're not gonna tell anybody.
No.
You bastard.
Gotta keep the suspense.
It's almost like you, yeah, it's almost like you want to keep the suspense running.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's almost time.
You're gonna have to do this. I can't do girl voices right now.
The title match is coming soon. If it's okay with you, Sam, I'd like to talk to you about something.
I want your penis!
Could you take the story of Kudon Quest at the Bragg Epina Quest shop with me? I'll be waiting your invitation. P.S.
Okay.
You can choose whoever you like for other party members.
Adelie. Let's invite Adelie and do Let's take the story of...
Whoa, you started talking over yourself, Aseo. I need to say this now. So the new area that we've been going to called Bragg Epina, or Bragg Epina.
Right.
You know exactly where I'm going with this. It's got Epona in the title.
Yeah.
The fuck? You're throwing me off, man.
Let's
I want
invite
Epona.
Adelie and somebody else.
Give me Epona,
and
damn
take
it!
the story of Kudon Quest.
How are we doing on time?
We actually have like another 25 minutes before we can take a break.
Okay.
Unless we got grinding to do or whatever.
I don't think so. We'll see what the...
Yeah, let's see what happens. So, Adelie and...
I would take Kun along just because they're our party for the tournament. I was keeping them over.
So you're gonna take Bash, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Live action Netflix adaptation that's gonna happen.
Trigon?
Yeah, they announced it. They shouldn't, in my opinion. This is the thing that's really frustrating, is like, Castlevania turned out to be a worthwhile endeavor. And I'm very happy that happened, but then you look at all of the other adaptations that Netflix has done, and they've just all been shit.
Yeah.
So at that point, like, you know, it's hard for me to feel bad that Resident Evil got canceled. It's hard for me to feel bad that Cowboy Bebop got canceled. It's hard for me to feel bad that eventually the live-action One Piece, the live-action Airbender, the live-action Yu Yu Hakusho, they're all gonna get canceled. It's like, good lord, stop doing this! Stop doing the adaptation. How about come up with your own goddamn plot? At least Hulu and Prime Video, well, Prime Video, power. But like, Hulu's coming up with unique shit. I know that gets advertised to me. I can't even say that about Disney Plus, because like 80% of their stuff is MCU and Star Wars.
Let's get to finding this Silvermane Kudon.
Oh, and for the record, She-Hulk has taught me one thing, is that I hate twerking. And I wish twerking would die along with you. And so many other words. Oh god, I am so sick and tired of seeing people twerk. Maybe it's just me, maybe it's just because I'm an old fart, but, like, I don't know how twerking became a good dance. I don't know how twerking became a trend. I wanted to see it end. Maybe is it just me?
I don't know. I don't really pay much attention, so.
Well, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, twerking, but.
Yeah, so, She-Hulk had a scene come out that is being memed, like, all over the place. where I guess it's a bonus scene where her and a fellow lawyer are twerking in their office.
Wow.
And this infuriates me in a few ways because, one, when Miley Cyrus started this whole thing, I wasn't on board with it. Call me overly puritanical, call me old, call me whatever. I never was into the idea. But now it's become like an actual thing that in order to win your argument on Twitter, for a lot of people, or on Facebook, or on TikTok, or whatever, is that you twerk it. That's how you win. You don't prove a good point or anything like that, you just twerk it. And that's the premise that She-Hulk did it with. Is that it was basically saying, like, at least according to people's interpretations, it was saying, we don't care what people are saying about She-Hulk, we don't care that people are saying that we didn't do a good job of the story or anything like that. We're just going to twerk at you because we're not listening. And it's just like, I'm officially tired of this stupid dance. Especially seeing a character that I actually do respect in the MCU doing it. But then again, this is not my She-Hulk. This is not the She-Hulk that I read. That I liked. Because if it was the She-Hulk that I liked, I would not be worried about the only way for Dr. Doom to win and actually take over the world was to basically hire a bunch of New York construction workers to catcall her to death.
Was that a plot?
So on the first episode, they try to showcase that She-Hulk does not have to deal with any anger issues or anything like that. Like, she has to go and do this boot camp with Mark Ruffalo Hulk,
right?
To control her powers. Which, by the way, that's not how they worked. That's not how they worked in the comic. She-Hulk was in a unique position because, you know, where Bruce Banner had the whole anger issue.
Right.
She-Hulk was always She-Hulk. She could never get out of it. So, like, the way she gets her powers, if I remember correctly, was through a blood transfusion where she got into a fatal accident, and the only available donor at the time was Bruce Banner.
Right.
And so at that point, she basically got Hulk powers through a blood transfusion, except she couldn't turn it off. It wasn't like she was going around going She-Hulk smash or whatever. She still had her mind.
Right.
But she was always in the Hulk state.
Okay.
So, like, she was really tall, really strong, really, like, no womanly clothing would fit her.
Right.
Kind of thing. So all of her stuff as a lawyer, because she was a lawyer in that comic, nothing fit. So she had to basically readjust her whole life.
Okay.
And it's actually kind of a cool thing to see because she has to readjust her whole life and she's stronger for it. And so she's actually able to kind of, like, where she starts off in the comics, like, she isn't really in control of her life, she's able to take control of her life. Because she just kind of acknowledges, wow, through trying to adjust to being the She-Hulk, I have gained so much inner strength that I can go and confidently go out and date, and she actually does get married in the comics.
Oh, nice.
She becomes one of the most successful lawyers in the entire Marvel universe. I even remember, I think there was a comic where she teamed up with Matt Murdock, so Daredevil, to take down not the Kingpin but another organized crime syndicate in New York. You know, like, you had all those cool things, and so they do this She-Hulk series.
Right.
That's the Silver Mancuda.
And
so cute!
One of the most memorable things in the first episode.
You're not going to tell me not to kick it again, are you?
An exercise where Bruce Banner is trying to teach her to take control of her anger.
Right.
And she's like, oh, I never have any problems like that. Especially in the fact that I'm a woman in New York. And I get catcalled all the time. And I have to deal with all of these atrocious standards for what, like, she's such a feminist. And she's going off of those feminist rants. Oh, yeah, by the way, in this series, she works like the Hulk.
Right.
So the angrier she gets, she turns green and all that.
Choo-choo-lee-choo-la-la.
And guess what's happening during this rant?
Gimme
She's getting angrier, and she's turning into the Hulk. So it's very clearly showing she doesn't have control.
Down when he eats. Eat, sleep, moo. I'm gonna be a cow. A cow, right here, right now. Cool. Check.
What's up with this thing?
My question exactly.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to prophesize or something.
Oh,
well, I guess I'll just kick
one.
it now.
Anyway, so she does this rant, and that's like the most memorable thing in the first episode. Except the problem that happens with it is...
Thank you very much for kicking me. I was
kind of one
trapped
of
in
the
an
arguments
endless
that I have
cycle
with
of sleep
feminism
rapping.
in general is...
But thanks to your fine kick,
Oh,
I'm back
well,
to my
fine. Go ahead
normal
and
self.
screenshot while you're at it.
Wrong button. Yeah.
As a token of my humble gratitude, I will see into your future.
Oh God, everyone dies! Poop.
I see something. A grave danger that is creeping up on our world. A resurrecting demon, and the abominable army of death that follows him. And you
No, this guy isn't
are
Sauron.
destined to take part in the great battle to come. And when all that must be done is finally done, you will have a surprising and unexpected encounter. That's it. I hope you liked your fortune. Kudon! Cow cow.
Well, thank you.
I'm really tired from all the running around we've been doing, even though it's just a game.
Adelie, she's really changed.
Oh my gosh, she has
What's
boobs.
the matter?
Oh, nothing. Let's go.
Come on, he's falling in love with her. It's obvious.
Maybe.
But anyway, so this rant happens, right? And this is the main problem I have with it. So catcalls,
I guess we've cleared it.
And stuff like
Let's
that
go report to the quest shop.
Are what trigger you into going into your Hulk state.
Right.
How thin a skin do you have?
Yeah.
Wow! How thin a skin do you have? Like, this is literally my argument, Alex. Here is all that Dr. Doom has to do to win the day.
Okay.
Hire a bunch of New York construction workers to catcall you in submission. That's all they have to do! That's the problem! The actual She-Hulk in the comics wouldn't have a problem with this because she'd be quipping him to death.
Quest is complete.
Hey, I just remembered I have to be somewhere. I'll see you later.
He's got a date.
Probably.
He is a ladies' man.
Yes.
From what we're
Thanks
learning.
a lot for all your help today, Haseo. It was kind of a strange quest. But what did you think? Did you enjoy it?
Adelie. Was she always as cute as she is now?
Oh, fuck. I called it. God damn it.
I feel really relaxed whenever we're together. Maybe I'm the one who's changed.
I knew it.
I've been wandering this world trying to find a way to save
He's getting
Shino.
over Shino.
I cut myself off from
We're gonna go
everything
through
in
the
order
self-
to keep going.
The self-punishment
But what's really
arc where he can't
important to
forget
me-
Shino.
The one who made me realize what's important.
Dude, that happens though.
Haseo?
Like, people get pissed off at themselves because they're like, but Shino's dead.
Oh,
I can't forget
nothing.
Shino.
Looks like I failed again. But next time, I promise I'll find a quest that you'll really, really enjoy.
Right.
Well, see you later.
Oh my gosh.
Adelie?
I just noticed boobs for the first time.
Never mind.
Oh wow, and I didn't realize this before, but Adelie's got some thighs to her. He's 17.
Yeah.
Of course this is happening.
Will I
I'm
be
just
able to
making fun of it.
Adelie from...
I'm not being a dick. I'm just like, yeah, this is what happens. But you kind of see my argument with that. Is
Yeah.
like, can we please start writing heroes that have thicker skin than this?
Yeah.
Good lord, I think even Peter Parker has thicker skin than you, and he was like bullied for years. And so this is ultimately what I'm saying is this is why I won't watch She-Hulk. Thank you for your regular patronage of the world. Allow us to inform you of the matchups for the title matchup at this tournament. Sage Palace Arena Tournament title match. Team Haseo versus True King. Participants, please register in person at the arena counter as quickly as possible.
Taihaku's also been infected by Ida. We've got to try and
Yeah.
save him. Let's invite Kuhn and
Don't blow your
Adelie,
voice
and
before we
head to
do
the
our
arena
next
counter to
podcast.
register for the tournament.
Tomorrow.
Well, yeah, this is true because we got to record tomorrow. But speaking of, I need to figure out because we're going to be adding a feature, or at least I'm hoping to with this podcast. We need to figure out some good clips from Alien to play, but I don't think there are too many of them.
I don't know. There's lots.
Because what I'm saying is like this is audio only and it can't be that long.
Right.
So I don't think Alien's the one to do this.
Maybe not. But there's
maybe we'll figure it out.
There's the countdown by Mother.
Oh, that's true. That's true. We'll figure this crap. I mean, there's Ian Holm.
Yeah.
In his last words and all that.
Yeah.
We'll figure that one out. But it looks like we got like 10 minutes left. So.
Yeah, the next part would be the Pals tournament, so we better wrap it here.
At that point, let's go ahead and wrap it up for tonight, at least with this game. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will be back with Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and Andrea hopefully will be home by now, and we'll be able to play that. Otherwise, she might get mad at us for playing it without her. I guess we'll find out in a minute.
Yeah.